And welcome to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, ready for Day 3 of the annual New River Community and Technical College Basketball Invitational Tournament. Hello again, everybody. Bill O'Brien, and courtside with me is Coach Mark Montgomery as we're ready for the first game. Webster County Highlanders will take on the Liberty Raiders, and this boys' game is one of 3 that we'll have today on Video Productions. Well, these 2 teams have already been seen earlier in the tournament. Both were defeated, but that doesn't mean that they're not good teams. Webster County lost to Sherman 65-52 earlier in the week, and Liberty lost to Nitro 60-37. Today, Webster County will be the home team. They'll have the white uniforms, and you can see to your left, the Liberty Raiders will be in the red uniforms with black numerals and trim. All right, Coach Mark Montgomery, as always, you've done your homework, so give us your insights into this first game of Day 3.
As you said, Bill, it sure is nice to be here again today. We're getting see some really good basketball played by some local teams, some teams we don't get to see a lot. Today, Liberty and Webster County are going to battle. Liberty really had a good showing, even though they end up losing late by a big score to Nitro, but they kept the game close to a much talented team in the Nitro Wildcats. And you're not into moral victories, but I'm sure if you talk to Coach Chad Williams, he was probably pleased with their effort. They were within single digits there, probably about halfway through the fourth quarter, and it fell apart from Webster. Webster just battled in their game. You can see that Coach Morris, has done a really good job with them. Let's talk a little bit about them first. Their coach is Brett Morris. He's a 2013 Webster County High School graduate. He's a 2017 graduate of Glenville State University. Hard for me to say that because I'm a graduate of Glenville State College. He played on Glenville's 2015 Mountain East Conference Championship, played in the national tournament as a player in 2014 and 2015. He was first team All-MEC 2017 as a player. And we saw it in action. They're going to play man defense. They're going to play tough. Probably one of the better defensive matchups. We saw them in Sherman earlier this week. There'll be a motion offense, and they'll run it when they can, but not as much transition as you'd think. Liberty, they're coached by Chad Williams. He's in his 9th year. He's the head basketball coach. He's a 93 graduate of Marsh Fork High School. And he said the team's starting to play together, and that's the biggest thing he wants to see. He said he figures they're going to have a good team by the end of the year and just hopes for improvement. He talks about defense, trust, don't try to do too much, know when to help and how much to help. Don't get yourself in trouble by helping a lot and leaving your guy open. More zone to help with their defense depending on how the game's going.
Well done, Coach. One thing, and that's Webster County has no seniors on their team, and they only really played 6 players in the game that we saw them, and they all scored, and they're all just about the same as far as the ability to put points in the scorebook. For the Liberty Raiders, they have a team that really has 7 players that they use, and again, Liam Daniels is the guy who makes them click. The 6'1" sophomore is their leading scorer, and as he goes, so goes Liberty. We'll take our first break. We'll be back with the opening lineups from the Dome in the Armory, the Dave Barksdale Court, here on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginia steers at Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure to West Virginia.
capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in drive right now. Well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
And we're back now watching the warm-ups here. We've got 6 cameras that we're using again today. We've got a camera behind each backboard. We have 3 cameras here on the visiting side. And then we have a handheld camera that you never know where they'll show up, but we'll be getting some tight shots there. So it's fun to watch how Video Productions puts all this together, and we thank our crew. They are just the best and fun to work with. Webster County, as we were telling you, they use players that pretty much interchange with each other. Ryder Wright is the young man who makes them go. He's the point guard. And they'll have Justin Lewis. Christian Neal is the big guy inside at 6'5". Isaiah Cutlip, Casey Farmer, and Spencer Baird are the other Highlanders who will get plenty of action for the Webster County team that now has a record of 4-2. And for the Liberty Raiders, Chad Williams will have Zay Kincaid as one of their starters, along with Jackson Workman. Liam Daniels, we told you about him. Parker Hodges and Aiden Tabers is the other member of the Raiders starting lineup. Now, there is a chance that we'll have one change in that. We did not get a chance to talk to either head coach today, but we will certainly check them out when they're introduced here in just a moment or so. You know, Coach, this is one of those times when you've got 3 games going on today, and Mike Green, the tournament director, who's done such a great job here, we're going to have him on as our halftime guest, and he still looked as fresh as a daisy. But, when you've got all of these games and all of these teams and, logistics, because some teams had to travel back and forth, others stayed overnight here in Beckley. So, this is not an easy deal to put together, and Mike Green does a fabulous job for New River CTC.
Yeah, the easiest thing is actually the game being played. It's all behind the scenes. Every kid gets a T-shirt when they walk through the door. They have them all there in sizes. It's just not like they throw them one. They're fed a Chick-fil-A meal after the game, and you got locker rooms that you got to have 6 locker rooms available for the teams, and it just there's a lot to it, and Mike's just done a great job.
All right, there's the wide shot of what's going on. We mentioned that there are 3 games being played today. The 6:15 game will be a girls' contest, and it'll be the Lady Flying Eagles from Woodrow Wilson against Wyoming East. And then the 8 o'clock game features Woodrow Wilson's boys team against South Charleston. Those 2 Beckley games will be aired here on Video Productions with Maris Lowry handling the play-by-play. All right, I think we've got time for one more quick timeout, and then we'll have the opening tip from the Armory on Video Productions.
The purpose of New River Health is to provide primary medical care to individuals who may not have insurance. We don't turn anybody away based on their ability to pay.
It's just high quality, affordable care close to home.
The administration here lets me take care of patients. If I think it's important to take care of patients in a certain way, they say, go right ahead. And that has really allowed me to sort of branch out and do the right thing for patients in the community.
We see these people every day. They're our neighbors. That's why it's important to us that we treat them as if they're family, because they are our family.
Hey, grab me one too.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in drive right now. Well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving Southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
And we've just had the playing of the national anthem, so we're ready to get underway here. And Coach Montgomery, as always, has done his due diligence as far as the officials are concerned, so it's all yours, my friend.
Okay. Today's officials are Nathan Ramsey, Brad Compton, and Andy Hudson.
Thank you, sir. And I will tell you, I feel that we have had well-officiated games in all this tournament. You know, that's not always the case. Sometimes there's a clunker, but I think it's really gone very well officiating-wise. Now let's get to the starting lineups. And Liberty goes first. Zero is Zay Kincaid. 11 is Liam Daniels. Jackson Workman coming out now. This is Aiden Tabor. Parker Hodges is 13. I missed somebody. And by the way, I apologize for Aiden Tabor. I put an S on there. That was the way it was in the scorebook. And I asked him, I said, are you sure that that's an S on Aiden's name? They said, yeah. Well, there it is in the scorebook. And so Coach Montgomery said, I got to tell you, take that S away.
His papaw and his dad and his grandpa, I think, wouldn't be happy with an S on the end of it.
Ryder Wright is number 1 for Webster County. Justin Lewis just came out wearing number 4. Number 11 is Isaiah Cutlip. 23 is Spencer Baird. And Casey Farmer is the final member of the starting lineup for Webster County's Highlanders under Brett Morris. Webster County a single A team, Liberty double A. But as we've told you so many times, it really doesn't make any difference about classification in high school basketball here in the state, because if you got talent and coaching, you're going to do well regardless of what class. I'm going to take a look at Liberty and see who I missed when we were giving the lineups. Turn around there and see if we got everybody. Workman and Kincaid, Daniels and Hodges. And Tabor.
Yeah, I think you got them all.
Okay. I didn't do well in math.
Don't doubt yourself.
Hey, it's been a long week. What can I tell you? We're only halfway through it. But we are ready to rock and roll. Daniels, 6'1", ready to jump it up against the 6'2" Cutlip. And here we go, right on time. And the Liberty Raiders will take it. It's Jackson Workman with it. He was the quarterback on the football team. He's quarterbacking the basketball team for the moment. Normally he is not the point guard.
Early on, Coach Williams said he wanted to see Liberty run more sets, more offense, not one-on-one.
Daniels missed a shot he normally makes, but he was fouled. So in the opening moments of play, we get to watch foul shooting. And Liam Daniels, 6'1" sophomore. Got a lot of sophomores on this team. Kincaid and Workman, Daniels and Hodges, all sophomores starting. And we've got the first point of the afternoon. I beg your pardon, we don't. Looked away for a moment. Now we've got it. There we go. Don't look away. Don't doubt yourself. All right. Right or right? 3 ball from dead center, just missing that time by Baird. Highlanders keep it. Here's Wright. He's shut down, and his pass underneath results in a 3-ball try, and that won't work. But the ball caroms to Baird. Now to Lewis.
Liberty's playing like a matchup man. You need to box your guy out when a shot goes up to get the rebound.
Cutlip misses, and Workman's got the rebound. Here we go. Liberty Raiders 1-3 on the young year. 3-ball airborne, and it's good. Parker Hodges.
Casey Farmer. Fellas on Liberty's number 11, Liam Daniels. Fellas on Liberty's number 13, Parker Hodges. And the line for Webster County, number 11, Isaiah Goodland. Foul is on Webster County, number 24, Casey Farmer. To the line for Liberty, for 0, Zay Kincaid. Two shots. Checking in for Liberty, number 1, Cole Gospel. Checking in for Webster County, 10, Christian Neal.
That one no good. How about that follow-up? So a 4-point lead now for the Highlanders. They're Convention Center, and after one, the score is Webster County 14, and Liberty 18. Back in a minute on video production.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota-certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families,
was that
friends,
Jackson
and
that made
communities
that?
across the
Got the
Mountain State.
rebound. I
To
couldn't
celebrate
see it
our
either.
golden anniversary, we're giving away
I don't know why I didn't look here.
$50,000
I was
to
staring
thank
at the
you,
back
our
of the
loyal
referee.
customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
We'll give him credit for it.
The reason why I thought one of them kind of patted him when he went back down that end. I don't know.
Well, this is the New River CTC, the 8th annual, and we'd also like to thank the presenting sponsors, your area Little General stores. Little General celebrating 50 years of serving West Virginia, and the Southern West Virginia Chevy dealers. Thank them for their sponsorship. Well, you're looking at the Webster County huddle, and Liberty leading by 4 points. Here's Coach Mark Montgomery.
Yeah, both teams shot the ball.
Timeout, Liberty, 30-second timeout.
So the sun's be up right away.
There, you just saw the replay there of the last basket. What happened was, I'm sure, defended drive to the basket, so he made the corrections there quick.
Raiders will inbound. No pressure until they get to the three-point arc on the other end of the floor. That's Cole Gosnell wearing number 1. He'll throw it into Jackson Workman, and we are underway. Crowd continuing to come in. Only 3 games on today's slate. The night session, we'll tell you about that later on. 2 good ones, though, coming up, including the Beckley Flying Eagles. Workman misses from long range, and the white-clad Webster County Highlanders are back on the attack. Here's Lewis. Takes a giant step in for the lay-in, but he was fouled first, I believe. Foul by number 1, Gosnell. No foul shots. Webster County will inbound the ball. Lob pass out to right. Into the ball game for Liberty is Jeff Thompson, wearing number 4 in his red outfit. Wright lobs it under to the big guy. He's double teamed and he walked.
Yeah, it's nice give and go.
Christian Neal, who's going to use his size as 6'5" frame, but that time took the extra shuffle there. 1 point game. Here's Daniels. And he dishes it off for three, and it's good again. Unreal shooting by Parker Hodges. He's hit 4 from downtown.
I'm telling you, I'm coming to him every time. I was getting ready to say they haven't went to him for a while.
Lewis misses in close. Follow up and in good by Farmer.
Webster's hitting the boards, keeping them in the game here. Really doing a good job on the offensive boards.
2 minutes into the second quarter, we're tied at 21. Here's Daniels. He's in for a layup, too strong. Followed up by Workman. He misses the chippy, and it will belong to the Highlanders.
Yeah, nice little high post play there. I thought Liam had Jackson on the screen and roll. Both of them missed easy buckets.
Very unusual for them. Right, quick pass on the far side. They'll try the right wing. Baird passes it off. 3 ball by Wright, no good. And it slithers out of bounds. Touch last by one of the Raider players. Liberty will substitute. Into the ball game is Bryson Fox for Liberty. Wright gets it in. Neal leans in, dishes it off. Short shot banked in. Farmer with 8 points early on for Webster County.
Yeah, he's had a nice half here. Really active there on the boards and aggressive to the basket.
This is Fox. Work the point. Now Daniels. Back over to Fox. He needs some help. Workman right there to help him. In close. Turnaround shot goes in good. Count the basket to Jeff Thompson. And we're tied again at 23. Ryder Wright. Almost middle of the second quarter. And boy, it's been a good game. There's a foul. It's Workman over the back. His second personal foul.
It sure has. Both these teams came out shooting the ball really well and, just playing good basketball. A lot of times, like we said earlier, I think I already have played a game in here this week. They're used to their surroundings.
Isaiah Cutlip back in for Webster County. He's got it right now. Passes beside him, and it's an easy layup for Casey Farmer. 10 points for him to lead his team in scoring. Well, let's see if the Raiders can respond.
It's been Parker Hodges versus Casey Farmer here.
Right. To the corner. Workman, double, triple team, so he gets it back out to the guards. Here comes the shot, and off the back brace that time by Hodges. Wasn't far enough along. He likes the 3 ball. When it was anything closer into the basket, he didn't make it. Well, he has been hot from long range, though, Hodges. All right, Raiders ready to inbound behind their own backboard. Workman to trigger it. To the corner. From 3. Just missing. But it gets right back to the shooter. Workman scores.
Yeah, good aggressive play there by Jackson in the lane with the rebound and the putback.
He's got 6 points. Here's Wright. Too far under the backboard. 3 ball, rims out that time. Lewis couldn't get it to go, and the Raiders' Workman gets the rebound. Tied at 25 with 3:25 to play in the first half. Mike Green, the tournament director, will be our halftime guest. Workman sees room. Fadeaway shot from inside the foul line will not go, and the rebound comes down to Lewis. Being guarded by Fox. 3 ball, no. Neal rebounds. He follows it up and in. Christian Neal with his first basket.
Webster's done a great job in the foul lane, close in.
Oh, this is a fun game to watch. Both these teams evenly matched, well coached. Kids are giving the maximum effort. 3-ball on the way by Kincaid, missing. And Neal rebounds. Here's Wright. They hem him up on the far sideline. Puts up a runner, and that's way too strong. Kincaid rebounds, and he's fouled. So we'll come to the other end of the floor and get ready for more action. Workman will get a rest, and Gosnell comes back in for the Raiders. Liberty High School, Glen Daniel, West Virginia. Liberty Raleigh, because there's a Liberty Harrison, Clarksburg, Liberty.
Well, we don't have to say that anymore because they shut Liberty Harrison down.
Yeah, people used to still say that.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
Gosnell with the layup. Nicely done. We're tied at 27.
The Mountaineers of Liberty Harrison.
Give and go. Layup good. Farmer with a dozen points. Boy, the Highlanders forward is really catching fire. Here's Fox. Gosnell, oh, what a move. Spin move for Gosnell, counts.
Yeah, big league play. Nice entry pass. He stepped, pivoted, went to the basket. You won't see a prettier play.
Tied at 29. Wright dishes to the corner. In close to Neal. He can't handle the pass. And it goes out of bounds to the Highlanders. Substitution. Lewis comes back in for Webster County, and Farmer will get a rest. Inbounds coming up. Isaiah Cutlip defeated in. Lewis back to Cutlip, one-hander missed, and it's out of bounds to Liberty. Late stages of the first half, Coach, and we're tied at 29.
It's been a heck of a game. We've seen some outstanding shooting, outstanding individual play, and both teams have played well as a unit.
Bryson Fox gets it over to Hodges, and now Kincaid from back of the foul line just misses. Rebound tipped around, and Raiders keep it. Watch Hodges. Back outside to Fox. That will not go. Tipped around, still fighting for it. And we're going to have, I think, a held ball. Let's see. It is. So the big guy for Webster, Christian Neal, was descended upon by a couple of red-clad Raiders, and the possession arrow is pointed toward Webster County. Upper Glade, West Virginia. I've not even been to Lower Glade, but I understand it's just pretty country.
It is beautiful. Beautiful area there around Webster Springs. Custard Stand Chili is hometown, Webster Springs, West Virginia.
Mark Montgomery knows stuff that nobody else knows.
Yeah, he knows food. That's why he's too fat.
All right, Webster County lobs it into Ryder Wright. High post to Cutlip. Lewis misses. Gets it back or tries to. Boy, look at that effort by both the players. Gosnell was there, Lewis was there, and the Raiders get the ball with half a minute to go. There you can see the rebound. Look at that effort.
Hey, Bill, I love it. It gets me excited when people go down on the floor and get after the ball. I hate to see just players just bend over. Get down there and get on the floor and get after it.
Cameron Ball with the handheld camera was right there. Nice passing. Here's Fox. Tries the little teardrop, no good. And the Webster Spring Highlanders race it down the floor. To the corner. Lewis gets it back to Neal. The big guy puts it up and rolls it off. No. Tipped at the buzzer, no. And that's the way it should be. Tied up at halftime between two evenly matched teams. 29-29 between Webster County and Liberty. Back in a moment, we'll have our special halftime guest. The tournament director will be here, Mike Green, and we'll also have stats for you on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving Southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota-certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
We're back at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, and with me is the director of this year's New River CTC, the 8th annual Invitational Basketball Tournament. Here's Mike Green. And Mike is Vice President of External Affairs, Chief of Staff. He's Executive Director of the New River Community Technical College Foundation, and, of course, Tournament Director. And as you said to me earlier, you've got all of those titles, too much to fit on one business card.
Yeah, I wasn't able to give you a business card there with all those titles on it, Bill. But no, I appreciate it very much. Appreciate you and the work that you guys are doing here in Video Productions always does an outstanding job. We're glad to have you all as a partner of this event.
Thank you, my friend. And we have pulled out the stops with 6 cameras and 185 personnel. I mean, we're ready to rock and roll. Tell me about this tournament, because how long does it take for you to put all of these teams together in the schedule? I mean, it's got to leave you with some gray hair, and so far you're looking good.
No, there's gray hair up there, Bill, for sure. But we started this week, going back and looking and talking with the teams that are here this week, and we've went out and we've actually had teams that have called us in the off season wanting to be able to play next year in the 2027 edition. But yeah, it's a labor of love for us. I mean, it's literally a 6 or 8 month commitment to, first thing we want to get our tournament rosters finalized. And then after that, usually by April or May, I'll have the tournament rosters finalized. And then hopefully when all goes well, by July or August, I'll have the team matchups and the schedule complete. So that way, we can get that shared out with all the coaches and all the media outlets well in advance.
Mike Green is the tournament director here. And Mike, I want to ask you about the scholarships that New River CTC hands out, because I think that's an important part of all of this.
Yeah, and that's one of the main functions and the reasons of this event. So we're very fortunate to have outstanding sponsors. This year, Little General again, the Southern West Virginia Chevy dealers, their tournament presenting sponsors, along with a host of many other sponsors. So in addition to the folks who come in and buy a ticket and pay the gate, so we're able to provide a $1,000 scholarship to each of the participating high schools here this week. And in addition to the scholarships, we're able to provide each team with a post-game meal. And then we also have a most outstanding cheering section that we provide a $1,000 scholarship to the project graduation committee of the school, who has the most outstanding cheering section. So, it's a great event, great mission. It's a great opportunity for us to help share the mission and vision of what New River is. But yeah, like I said, we couldn't do what we do without the sponsors and the coaches that bring their teams here, and obviously the folks who show up and pay attendance to come in and watch the games.
Mike, I want you to plug New River CTC, because this is a college that is in multiple locations and has quite a mission.
Yeah, no. I mean, the mission of New River is to provide affordable and accessible educational opportunities in which the counties it serve. We serve 10 counties. We're as far north as Braxton County and as far south as Mercer County. We have campuses in Lewisburg and Greenbrier Valley. We have campuses here in Beckley and the Irma Byrd Center, as well as a campus in Summersville. And then our other campus is obviously Lewisburg and the Greenbrier Valley campus, and Summersville, Princeton. Princeton's the other one that we've just entered into a new building. We've got a new building, new campus down there in Princeton on New Hope Road, so we're really excited about that. We've moved our cosmetology programs down there, so aesthetics, nail tech and massage therapies there at Princeton, and they're really doing well. Enrollment's up going well down there. So we're excited. It's a great time. I tell people all the time, Bill, I said, I really like where we're at, but I love where we're going, because I think, in the next 5 to 6 years, we have an opportunity to be transformational here, and the educational opportunities and the workforce trainings that we provide at New River.
And Mike, I'll let you go here, but the one thing you used to put on Facebook all the time, you still do, great things. And that sort of summarizes New River CTC.
Yeah, that's my tagline for anything I post about New River. Great things, pretty simple, straightforward, and whether it's an article I'm sharing or something that's happening at the college. But yeah, great things, and I believe it. I believe in the mission. In my previous life, when I was in the legislature, we were able to purchase the facility out at JET, and that's where the majority of our workforce programs are. We were able to build the campus there on the Raleigh County campus. So, it's been a labor of love for me. I've been invested in the success of New River for more than 20 years now, and being able to work here and the roles that Dr. Copenhaver, our president, empowers me to do. I'm excited about the opportunity and have more energy and more excitement than I've ever had.
Dr. Bonnie Copenhaver, who has been here every day, and she's going to be one of our guests later on. Maris Lowry will have an interview with her. Mike, I know you got to get back to work. We thank you for taking time to be with us. Keep up the good work, and thanks again for your hospitality.
Thank you, Bill, very much.
Appreciate you. That's Mike Green, and we'll be back with the statistics on this first half tie game on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving Southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota-certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
Before you hit the Hatfield and McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginia's doing. A Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the backyard. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
The purpose of New River Health is to provide primary medical care to individuals who may not have insurance. We don't turn anybody away based on their ability to pay.
It's just high quality, affordable care close to home.
The administration here lets me take care of patients. If I think it's important to take care of patients in a certain way, they say, go right ahead. And that has really allowed me to sort of branch out and do the right thing for patients in the community.
We see these people every day. They're our neighbors. That's why it's important to us that we treat them as if they're family, because they are our family.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who
Here, I'll give you that one.
They all have that little extra.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
And maybe you got it too.
I was getting it for you anyhow.
Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Start your future this spring
That's right.
at New River Community and
That is
Technical
right.
College. With
dog.
affordable programs, real hands-on
Hot
training,
dog.
and flexible classes at all campuses, your next step starts today. Enroll now at newriver.edu.
Good deal.
Good half.
Good half. Love it.
Got paid.
Even better.
West Virginia has mountains of potential.
I grew up in the
Hope
Canal
is
Valley.
back in West Virginia.
Privileged to be a
Amen.
West Virginian.
Really?
What we've got to continue to drive in this state is that concept of hope for the future, moving not just West Virginia forward, but moving the nation forward.
West Virginia is for hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
And we're about ready to start the second half. We just have the official stats for you. For the Liberty Raiders, Parker Hodges has hit 4 long balls and leads his team in scoring with 12 points. Workman has 6. Gosnell 4. Kincaid 4. Davis is 2. And Bryson Fox was in briefly, did not score. Liam Daniels has been held to 1 point. And yet we got a tie game with Liberty and Webster County. For the Highlanders, they are led by Casey Farmer's 12 points. 6 points apiece for Baird and for Wright. And we're ready to go. I'll give you the team totals as we get a chance. Both teams, though, giving a great effort. Both teams shooting 38% from the floor. But the rebounding has been to the Highlanders, and there they missed an easy one. And we'll go the other way. Let's take a look at the Raiders and see if there are any new faces.
Webster's in a 2-3 zone.
Daniels dishes it off to the corner. Kincaid will come back between the circles. Workman dishes it in closer. Give and go. Lay in good by Kincaid. Well, that's a pretty play.
Yeah, that's what Coach Williams said he wanted to see. Less one-on-one, more team, more motion offense.
Webster County, that's Lewis with it. Farmer had the hot hand, 24.
Liberty still in their matchup zone.
Wright is the point guard, number 1. Nice motion there by the Highlanders. Tipped away, almost stolen, tipped around, but Webster County can't handle it. Kincaid lopes down the floor, dishes it off for a 3-ball, and it is no good. One of the few misses that time by Parker Hodges. Let's see if this one will work for Kincaid. No. It's out of bounds, though, to Liberty. Some of the stats, the rebounding was interesting. Webster County had 19 to 12 for Liberty in that first half. Nobody in foul trouble on either team. Both teams were comfortable with shooting from outside. Kincaid to the corner for a 3-ball, and it's off the back brace, no good. Rebound Parker Hodges, and his pass is intercepted. Cutlip gets it. Quickly down the floor to Lewis. From 3, it is good. Nice play, and that's still Spencer Baird's 3rd tray, and with that, a timeout. So we played about 2 minutes into the second half, and the Highlanders lead by 1. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving Southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota-certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Parker Hodges working with the basketball as Liberty brings it up the floor. In close shot, counted. Kincaid scores for the 3rd time from the floor. And Liberty has regained the lead. Back and forth they go. This is just a pleasure to watch this game. Hope you're enjoying it. 3-ball, no. Wright wrestles it away from Workman. Gets it back outside. Good, crisp passing. Lewis, that's no good from the corner. And the rebound to Kincaid. Coach, this is one of those games where I think whoever has it last will have the chance to win it. Here's a pass to the corner. Kincaid launches a tray, and it's good. Kincaid now with 11 points, including 2 from downtown.
Yeah, both teams are, having success inside and out.
In the first half, the lead changed 7 times. Add a couple more to that here as we work with 3 minutes done in the third quarter. Wright dishes it off. Lewis forces it up. He's got it. Justin Lewis scores.
Yeah, it will finish there for through a little bit of contact, give up the baseline. That defeats the defense.
Yeah, I think they put those points on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's Workman. That's a nice play. Jackson Workman kissing it off the glass to score. Let's see if we can get the score right. There we go. We use the little scoreboard you see in the bottom of the screen there. We use that off the official scoreboard. So when they're wrong, we're wrong. Turnaround shot, no good that time by Cutlip. And the ball will go out to the Raiders. 4-point game, courtesy of Liberty. Substitution time. Gosnell comes in. The freshman Cole Gosnell, boy, he had one of the great offensive plays in the first half. Just a freshman. Do we have it right now? So we're still not sure that score that you see is correct. Gosnell inside the foul line. Daniels, boy, he has been shut down today. But his teammates have taken up the slack until now. Kincaid had his pocket picked. Layup Lewis too strong. And the rebound comes over here to Cutlip. Pass underneath and good hustle by Daniels. Even though he's not scoring, he is doing other things like that on defense, Coach. Still looking to see if the score, they're going to stop the game and get the score right, because we don't think that is correct. So while they're doing that, we can tell you the stats in the first half. Liberty shot 11 of 29 from the floor, 38%, 5 of 12 from downtown, 42%, 2 of 4 foul shooting. And Webster County hit 12 of 31, 38% in the first half. They were 4 of 12 from downtown, 33%. Score is correct, they say. Cutlip gets it off. Brown now, or rather Lewis. Lobs it on the high post. Neal back into the ballgame. 3-ball rims out. Rebound followed up by Farmer, and that will not go down. And Parker Hodges has the rebound. Nice touch pass, but they're going to say no. Walking.
He walked, yeah.
It was a touch pass. In the NBA, that would work.
Well, they called the walk here when he did the touch pass to him. I thought he was going to get by with it because all the officials run down the floor, but
hey, they were working.
Yeah. I think Coach Morris helped him a little bit there, but it was a correct call. I mean, I would have said walking as well.
Workman leans up there and gets the ball. Daniels to Gosnell. Workman dishes it off for a corner try. It's good. Well, you know who that is. Parker Hodges. That is his 5th long ball. Wow. This is the longest lead, by the way, for the Raiders. Cutlip.
I'm Chad Williams. I'm telling him look for Parker Hodges every time down the court. Get him open.
Absolutely. 41-34 is the score that we're going with right now. Maris Lowry talking to the ref and said, hey, let's recheck that score. Normally Maris does keep a running score. He's not doing it in this game because he's not working it, but he will be working the 2 games that the Beckley Flying Eagles are playing tonight. Girls game at 6:15. The boys will play at 8 o'clock. Wright's got the lob pass, Coach.
Well, I'm telling you, if the score was wrong, one of the coaches, they'd know it and they'd be complaining about it. So I'd say they probably got it right.
Wright dishes it off. Neal lays it in.
Yeah,
good
nice
play.
Yeah, nice entry pass. He saw his teammate there. He had the low side on the block. Had the Liberty defender screened off.
Christian Neal now with 4. Parker Hodges inside the 3-point arc. Had he been where he normally shoots, he would have made it. But he took a big step in there, and then it was a little too strong. Boy, he's been tough, though.
Yeah. Most of the time, you three-point shooters, you'll see them, they'll have a nice, easy 14-footer, and they'll back up to make it a three.
He has made 5 out of 6 from downtown today.
Yeah, he's having a night.
Nice steal. Here comes Lewis down the floor against a triple team, and one of them fouls him. That's Bryson Fox, I believe, just back into the ball game for the Raiders.
Those are the little things that and it's happened both ways for Webster and Liberty, is just kind of unforced errors. Really, nobody's pressuring you, and end up turning the ball over. That makes the difference between winning and losing.
Foul shot good. Liberty did not have any turnovers in the first half of play, according to the official sheet. Lewis now with 5 points after the 5'10 junior hits that free throw. He'll get one more shot. Justin Lewis. Got them both. And we're back to a 3-point game. Liberty on the happy side of the scoreboard and with the ball. There's Fox with it. Fox again. Right on him. Kincaid tries to move in, but Lewis won't let him. Skip pass. Fox will try a 22-footer. Grazes the front of the iron, and the rebound to Farmer. Webster County on the move.
Again, get the ball in Parker Hodges' hands for a three-point look.
Lean in by Lewis. He traveled. Good call.
I thought he actually traveled up here high when he first called it. He kind of patted his feet, but eventually turned the ball over.
Late in the third quarter, and this has been a great game. Liberty led by 4 at the end of the first period. It was tied at intermission, and now Liberty by 3 and in possession. Parker Hodges, the young man wearing lucky 13 on his red outfit, who's had the hot hand. Daniels in the middle. There's Hodges. It's his favorite shooting spot. Gosnell. Little motion coming. Again, Daniels. Can't believe he's been shut down. 1 point today for him. Fox misses from long range, and Cutlip rebounds. Here's Lewis. Looking for a teammate. Knocked away and stolen. And a foul is going to be called. Good foul that time. That would have been an easy lay-in for the Raiders. They had everybody rushing down to the court.
Yeah, they were going to have numbers, no doubt.
So this is the third personal foul going to be called on Casey Farmer. So their leading point maker for Webster County's in foul trouble.
This last part of the fourth quarter or third quarter is very important for both teams going into the fourth quarter to see who can benefit from good play.
Gosnell almost lost it. Fox has it now. 25 seconds left in the third. Parker Hodges. Fox. Hodges. He likes to get to the corner, and they're keeping him from that. Fox misses from outside. The rebound is off to Liberty. 7 seconds. Hodges off the back brace, no good. Highlanders rebound, and that's the buzzer. Boy, it's been a great game. Glad you're here with us on Video Productions at the end of 3. It's 41-38, Liberty leading. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
The purpose of New River Health is to provide primary medical care to individuals who may not have insurance. We don't turn anybody away based on their ability to pay.
It's just high quality, affordable care close to home.
The administration here lets me take care of patients. If I think it's important to take care of patients in a certain way, they say, go right ahead. And that has really allowed me to sort of branch out and do the right patients in the community.
We see these people every day. They're our neighbors. That's why it's important to us that we treat them as if they're family, because they are our family.
This is the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Armory in Beckley, West Virginia. And Mike Green, the tournament director, before we came on the air, we're getting food brought here. I can't eat now, Sam Hall, but maybe later, huh? Thank you. Sammy Hall takes care of us. He's the assistant here, the tournament director. Anyway, talking to Mike Green about Dave Barksdale. Mike played for him. There are so many Dave Barksdale stories, and they're all great. And it's just great to, that they named the court after him. One of the great legends of all time, who won 6 state titles, 5 as a coach. Liberty Raiders with the lead and the ball as we start the last quarter. Daniels from back of the foul line, and it's good. So finally, Liam Daniels gets in the scorebook from the floor.
Yeah, if he gets going here in the fourth quarter, he's going to be hard to handle.
Well, you got that right. So far, Workman and Hodges and Kincaid have all hit double figures for Liberty. Here's the big guy, Neal. Goes through a double team, puts it up and in. Christian Neal with his 3rd bucket for Webster County. Back and forth they go, Coach.
Coach Morris would like to see him really get going. He's played decent today, but he could be a force.
Neal got the rebound that time. Here comes Lewis, forcing the ball up and draws the foul. Not sure if it was on the floor or on the shot. 2 shots.
Yeah, touching back what you said about Coach Barksdale, just one of the great ones. Great person, always caring about young people and their maturity through sports, and he's always encouraging to other coaches as well.
Lewis gets the foul throw, the free throw, I should say. He's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. 7 total points. Lewis, junior, 5'10". Got them both. So it's a 1-point lead for Liberty. Raiders have won 1, lost 3. Webster County 4-2 on this young year. And there's a mistake. Gives the ball to the Highlanders from Webster County.
Again, that's kind of like one of those unforced errors there. You don't want to have that in a close game as we have here this evening.
Cutlip over to Farmer. And now to Lewis. Lewis is double teamed, in trouble. Neal's got it. To the corner, Luce is right, and he missed. Rebound, Lewis. Well, those offensive rebounds make a difference. Teardrop missed by Wright, and Liberty with a rebound. Hustling to get it is Aiden Tabor, and we've got an official timeout. On the other end of the floor, 2 of the Raider players, they are battered. Jackson Workman is up and holding the side of his face. He's a tough dude. Liam Daniels is also wondering what city he's in, shaking the cobwebs off. And so we will have a timeout. 6:23 left in the ball game, and a 1-point Liberty lead. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginia Steel. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in drive. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over
Our producer director is the heavy hitter Nick Eskins. Another fabulous job, and our 6 Canberra people here making it happen today. We thank you all, and also our replay. I mean, there's just a lot of people to put this on at Video Productions, and the main man, Butch Mounts, the godfather, the executive producer of video productions, has made sure that we've got top quality coverage for you here this entire week. New River CTC, presenting sponsors Little General Stores and Chevy dealers of Southern West Virginia. Daniels with it, dishes it off, and a whistle stops the action as Kincaid was trying to drive the end line and might have stepped on the end line.
Yeah, I think that's the third empty set, offensive set for Liberty. That's not what you want to have here in a close game in the fourth quarter.
Highlanders with a chance to take the lead. They'll try a three, and it is not good. Just missed that time by Baird. And so the Raiders race it down the floor. Runner, good. Kincaid scores again. Yeah, he's got 13 points.
Yeah, he had an open line to the basket. Good job taking in there to finish it. They needed to get some offense.
Here's Lewis. Workman on him like glue, and a foul on Workman. That's his third. 5:35 to play in regulation. This game has been close all afternoon long. And right in front of us, Justin Lewis will throw it in. Webster County coached by Brett Morris. Had a chance earlier in the week, long discussion with him. You know, he coached with Bobby Bolin at Glenville State before he took the job for the Highlanders, and he's done a great job coaching this Webster County basketball team. Just as I said that, there's a mistake by the Highlanders. Daniels lays it up, rolls it out, gets it back, and there's a foul. Man alive, it's just been a bad afternoon for Liam Daniels offensively, but defensively he's made some plays. Here's the replay.
Yeah, you want to see that probably. And you look back on Liam and tell you, if it used his left hand, those shots are just so much easier, especially when you have traffic there.
Daniels has it now. High post Workman. Give and go. Gosnell blocked. Webster County coming. Right or right. Number one against number one. Little weave to Lewis. Love to watch the wheels turning. Baird. He's shut down. Trying to get it to right. Dishes it off to Farmer, and the pass is intercepted. Liberty will set it up. Gosnell fakes the shot to Workman now. Glad to see he's okay. Nice passing to the corner. Three ball, no. Farmer rebound, and his pass up to Baird, and he wasn't looking. But I do like his pink shoes. 3-point game. We're midway through the last quarter and a timeout. So, with a timeout on the floor, time in for this on Video Productions. All right.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton. Or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving Southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota-certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
Under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, game one of day 3 of the New River CTC. After this game, 6:15, it'll be a girls' game between Beckley and Wyoming East. And at 8 o'clock, Beckley and South Charleston boys will play. Maris Lowry will have both those games here on Video Productions as we're ready for the final 4 minutes of this game. And boy, it's been a good one. Back and forth. In close. Jackson, Workman, Gets out of trouble and over to Liam Daniels. Back to Workman.
Webster still in their 2-3 zone.
3 ball, and it's good again by you-know-who, Parker Hodges, his 6th long ball.
It's going to be a night to remember for Parker.
He's made 6 out of 7 from downtown today.
We've got ourselves a dandy, Bill.
You got it, my friend. From the corner right, that's an air ball, and Daniels gets the loose ball. Liam Daniels brings it up. Whoa, Workman gets the ball. Back to him. Jackson Workman's, we told you he was quarterback on the football team, and what a year he had. 1,000 yards rushing plus 1,000 yards passing. Speaking of passing, they'll pass it for the 3. Guess who got it again? Parker Hodges. He's 7 out of 8 from long range.
His dad is Dallas Hodges. Dallas, take this kid to the Char tonight for dinner. He's earned it.
Man alive. The Highlanders try a tray. Off the back iron by Lewis. Good rebound by Jackson Workman. This is the longest lead right now by the Liberty Raiders. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, work for a good shot here. Webster's going to have to come out pressure, probably start fouling.
Well, Parker Hodges has been the name of the game today. 7 long balls, 21 points.
Yeah, I believe if I'm Webster, if he's in my zone, I'm going to get close enough to him to get a hand in his face.
5-second call. So Liam was working it, and Liam Daniels just forgot about being guarded closely for 5 seconds. So there's the turnover, and that's great defense.
Yeah, it is, and you know that's kind of just everybody over there not being aware of it. You got to maybe remind him of the 5-second possibility.
Cutlip dishes it off. Lewis puts it in.
And here's the key on that 5 seconds. You know, you can dribble for 4, stop your dribble, and you can hold it now for 4 more before we have to get rid of it.
Got a timeout here. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. We've got a game again. We'll be back with the final 2 minutes after this on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
And we are back. You're looking at the Liberty Raider bench. Chad Williams, the 9th-year head coach, graduate of Marsh Fork High School. And we're good. The referee comes over, and you can see him at the bottom of your screen looking at us and said, yeah, we're ready. We're set. And both these teams are too. It's just been a great game to watch.
Webster County, you're going to see pressure here full court.
And with that, Liam Daniels couldn't find anybody to throw it to, and he wisely called a timeout. We'll keep it here this time. You know, Coach, when you look at this game, and both these teams coming in, and they're not having the kind of years that they want, especially Liberty, but it's very young in the year, and they've got a team with a lot of sophomores, so, I mean, they've got potential for greatness.
Yeah, and, you know, any coach will tell you these early wins, you just want to build momentum. And you don't want to have a bunch of losses here early because, you know, the things start to drag in the middle of the season. So this is an important game for both teams. And, you know, so far, Liberty has the upper hand right now. Anytime you come out of a timeout, especially in these pressure situations, first thing you got to remind your kids is, number one thing is we got to get the ball in bounds. So we got to make a good pass. We got to catch the ball. And we got to catch the ball protecting so the defender cannot step in between us.
Liberty's win has been against Mount Hope Christian. They've lost to Independence, Westside, and Nitro. Webster County with 4 wins this year. Liberty with the ball against the all-court pressure. Workman gets it up to Liam Daniels. 2 minutes to go in the game in regulation. Almost a steal. Workman going to spread the court a bit. Coach Brett Morris for the Highlanders says foul somebody. And having given that admonition, Isaiah Cutlip comes through with his first foul.
And that was borderline of being intentional. I mean, not a vicious intentional, but he was not making a move to get the ball. I mean, he just pushed him.
His coach said foul him, and he did.
Yeah.
And he did. Here comes to Gosnell. The youngster gets around his man, puts the brakes on, lays it up, puts it in. Cole Gosnell with a nifty move. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's one of those no, yes. I mean, that was a good move, but, here we go.
Here's Workman. He's got a 2-on-1, and what are they going to call? Pushing off? Yeah.
Offensive foul.
That is the 4th foul on Jackson Workman.
Probably said Jackson hooked him. Couldn't tell, couldn't see it. But I would guess that's what the call was.
You see Coach Chad Williams for the Liberty Raiders. All right, here we go. Lewis for the Highlanders launches a tray, and it just misses. Offensive rebound, and it's getting a little rough underneath. Wow. Casey Farmer wound up with a basketball, and the referees are coming over. There's the replay, Coach.
Yeah, he called. I think he called it technical.
I believe so. That was Zay Kincaid who wound up with the foul. So getting a little dicey here. 9-point lead, and Webster County needs to make something happen.
Yep. So here's what's going to happen. They're going to shoot 2 foul shots to get to keep the ball. That's why you have to control your emotions. I mean, it's a physical game. I mean, there's just no reason for that.
Lewis is 4 for 4 foul shooting today, and he missed that one. I put the announcer's whammy on him. Sorry. Lewis, 10 total points, 5'10", and a junior. Justin Lewis. Nice crowd here in the Armory today. Lewis makes 1 out of 2. So it's an 8-point game. Gosnell tried. He said, wait a minute. You're not supposed to get that ball.
That's not how it works.
The other number 1 gets it, the guy with the white shirt. And now Lewis. Cutlip tipped around, and there's a steal. Parker Hodges, who's been the shooting star today, winds up with the basketball for the Raiders. And there's a foul going to be called on Cutlip. That's his second. So with 1 minute exactly to play in the game.
Here's a replay of you want to see the foul?
Yeah. Obvious foul. Raiders inbounding. Liam Daniels has it. Through a double team, and he is fouled. Foul on Farmer. That's his 4th. So we have a little less than a minute to play in this game. Coach Montgomery mentioned during one of the timeout commercials, he said, this game is moving pretty fast. And of course, now it's slowed down.
Yeah, well, it's going to be that type of game for Webster. They need to score, and anytime the clock stops, that's in their favor.
Daniels 1 out of 2 foul shooting today, and that's good for his 4th point. Normally he is a double-figure scorer and leads the team in that regard, but today he's been held, and so Hodges has taken over along with Kincaid. Makes them both. Daniels with 5 points and a 10-point bulge. Now for the Raiders. Foul's going to be called on Liberty with 53 seconds remaining.
And that's exactly what Webster likes here. They have a chance to score without the clock running.
Ryder Wright, the sophomore point guard who has hit 2 long balls today for his 6 points, gets his first chance at the free throw line. Wright is ready. Wright is good. 9-point lead. Next game starts at 6:15. Maris Lowry on the air at 6. Wright is right from the line tonight. And a timeout called. Timeout in the ball game. An 8-point game, less than a minute left. Back in 1 minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield and McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the backyard. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in drive. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Okay, we're back under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court. You can see the Highlanders coming out with Cutlip and Lewis, among others. And it's up now to Webster County to make something happen here in the last minute of play. Jackson Workman will throw the ball in against the all-court pressure.
Yeah, if Webster doesn't get a steal here, you want to see a foul early, and that's
exactly what they did. So Lewis is whistled for the foul, and it'll be an inbounds play.
I would say Coach Morris would like to see him foul, try to get the 10-second call or steal and foul once they got it past half court, but still not a bad job. I quit fouling this guy, though. But Liberty's smart. That's who they're trying to get the ball into. So
Liam Daniels, 3 out of 4 foul shooting till now, and he's got it.
Yeah, Liam's an excellent shooter. He's been in these situations before. I look for him to knock these down.
He's a quality player, no doubt about it. Just a sophomore. Makes them both. Nice pressure shooting, and back to a 10-point lead for the Raiders.
That's the key to victory here when the games are like this.
3-ball, Lewis. Yes. Lewis. He thinks we'll do some good things as the year goes along. There's single A Highlanders. Double A Liberty ready, and here is Cole Gosnell's first foul shot of the day. And it misses. Scored 6 from the floor.
Yeah, you went from, an experienced second-year varsity player to a freshman playing in his 5th game. So sure a little pressure on Gosnell.
Missed them both. Workman gets the rebound and puts it up and in. A big offensive rebound for Jackson Workman. He's got 10 points, and that sort of seals it. There's a steal by Liam. Daniels is going to be fouled here in just a moment. No, he gets it up the floor. Parker Hodges dribbling through traffic. 13 seconds left, and the Raiders are going to win their 2nd game of the year. Liam Daniels dribbles out the clock. What a game this has been. The Raiders will advance to 2-3 on the year right now, and Webster County falls to 4-3. Final score, Liberty 59, Webster County 50. We'll take a quick break and come back with the wrap-up show, including the stats, after you see and hear these messages on Video Productions.
The purpose of New River Health is to provide primary medical care to individuals who may not have insurance. We don't turn anybody away based on their ability to pay.
It's just high quality, affordable care close to home.
The administration here lets me take care of patients. If I think it's important to take care of patients in a certain way, they say, go right ahead. And that has really allowed me to sort of branch out and do the right thing for patients in the community.
We see these people every day. They're our neighbors. That's why it's important to us that we treat them as if they're family, because they are our family.
So the final score here in Game 1 of our Wednesday session, Liberty Raiders 59, Webster County 50. And you can see the teams lining up for the pictures and the hardware. And while we're watching that, we will turn it over to Mark Montgomery for his comments on this game.
Hey, we saw a really good basketball team and basketball teams in both squads. They both battled really hard. You know, I think the difference was that you really got to thank Parker Hodges. Parker Hodges shooting from outside. Normally they're led by Liam Daniels, but Parker had the hot hand today. And then Jackson Workman's play inside was just too much for Webster County. Webster turned the ball over probably way too much more than what Coach Morris would like, and Liberty was able to come out on top.
Webster was down by only 3 points going to the last quarter, and Liberty outscored them 18-12 to win the game by 9. Let's give you the unofficial individual scoring for the Highlanders from Webster County. They're led by Justin Lewis with 14 points. Casey Farmer had 12, all of them in the first half of play. Spencer Baird with 9. Ryder Wright had 8. Christian Neal, 6. Isaiah Cutlip had 1 point. For the Liberty Raiders, again, unofficially, Parker Hodges hit 7 of 8 from downtown. Hodges with 21 points. What a game. Zay Kincaid had 13. Jackson Workman with 10 points, so 3 in double digits today for the Raiders. Liam Daniels was held to 7. Cole Gosnell with 6. And Jeff Thompson played briefly and scored 2 points. So those are the unofficial individuals for you. We'll have the team totals. Hopefully we'll get the official stats after these messages on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
It's time for West Virginia to power the nation again.
We've got more energy than anywhere else in the world.
Companies such as Nucor, Berkshire Hathaway, Commercial Metals, we swell with pride to know that those families will be supported with a great job, that they can raise their family.
You can't have growth without energy.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
L&S Toyota wants to be your car dealer. Proudly serving Southern West Virginia for over 30 years. Locally owned and operated, L&S Toyota offers Toyota's impressive lineup of vehicles with no market-adjusted prices or hidden fees. We have new inventory arriving daily, and our Toyota-certified sales staff would love to demonstrate the features along with the benefits of owning a Toyota. View our inventory online at lstoyotabeckley.com or stop by our showroom at the corner of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd in Beckley and see why so many people don't settle for less than L&S.
The purpose of New River Health is to provide primary medical care to individuals who may not have insurance. We don't turn anybody away based on their ability to pay.
It's just high quality, affordable care close to home.
The administration here lets me take care of patients. If I think it's important to take care of patients in a certain way, they say, go right ahead. And that has really allowed me to sort of branch out and do the right thing for patients in the community.
We see these people every day. They're our neighbors. That's why it's important to us that we treat them as if they're family, because they are our family.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in drive. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
And you're watching the ladies team from the Warriors from Wyoming East High School in the green and gray as they warm up. And the Beckley Lady Eagles off to your right. That'll be the next game at 6:15. Maris Lowry will be on at 6 o'clock with the pregame show there. And then the Beckley boys team will play the next game coming up at 8 o'clock. And they are playing Nitro, I believe. All right, we've got the official stats, Coach. And here we go for Liberty. They had 22 field goals out of 54 shots. That is 41%. 9 of 26 from downtown, that's 35%. And 6 of 10 foul shooting, that's 60%. For Webster County, 18 field goals out of 48 tries, that is 38%. 6 of 21 from downtown, that's 29%. And 8 of 10 foul shooting, that is 80%. The rebounding, Webster County out-rebounded the Raiders 28-25. But one thing that Liberty's got to love, and that is only 6 turnovers against the Raiders. There were 11 turnovers against the Highlanders. And let me take a look at Parker Hodges. He hit 7 of 12 from the floor. He wound up 7 of 10 from downtown and really had a terrific game with 21 points leading the way. All right, Coach, your final comments before we say sayonara.
Well, just, again, an enjoyable game to watch. Webster County, they're going to be okay. That might get Liberty rolling here with the win. They played well, took care of the basketball. Before we go, I'd like to mention our crew here today with us has done an excellent job on camera. Jackie Donnell, Alex Fink, Cameron Ball. Also on our replay, Andrew Boland, Kylie Wright, and Nick Eskins, our producer.
The heavy hitter, Nick Eskins. By the way, let me correct myself on the 8 o'clock game. The Beckley Flying Eagles will take on South Charleston at 8 o'clock. And, of course, we'll have both those games on video productions.
So you're saying the Eagles versus the Eagles?
Yeah, you got it. Right. Maris will make it work. You know how it is. And E.T., Eric Thomas, will be assisting him. Well, you and I will be back for the 2 afternoon games tomorrow. Coach, always a pleasure working with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It was awesome.
Okay, we're going to say goodbye for now, but in just 5 minutes, Maris will be back with the pregame show in our next broadcast. So, from the Dave Barksdale Court at the Armory in Beckley, Bill O'Brien for Coach Mark Montgomery. Thanks for tuning in. Have a copacetic evening, everybody.